Let's look at different ways to measure length, area, and volume, and what's similar and different between the three. This is important because if you're going to do many calculations with measurements, you need to understand how the units of these measurements work together. So let's begin with length. Length is one-dimensional. And what I mean by one-dimensional is it has one dimension, just a length. So something like a line, right? This line has a length. It's one-dimensional. Area is two-dimensional. So one-dimensional just has a length. That's simple. Two-dimensional has maybe a length and a width. Like a sheet of paper or something, right? For example, a rectangle has a length and a width. It doesn't have to be rectangular to be two-dimensional, but anything that has a length and a width, not just a length. Volume is, of course, three-dimensional, and it has length, width, and a height. Our world is three-dimensional. Everything has some sort of depth to it. It's not flat. Things that have area are flat. Things that have length aren't even flat. They're just a line. So volume has three dimensions. Maybe like a sphere, right? A sphere has three dimensions. A cube has three dimensions. Right, so those are three-dimensional objects. Now let's talk about the units for each of those. Length is typically measured in something like meters or feet or yards. The area would not be meters, feet, or yards. It would be square meters. And the way we typically write this is meters squared. It's the same thing. So square meters, square feet, square yards. That's because you could think of each of these as being a square meter, square foot, or square yard. And so you just count the total number inside the area. Finally, you have volume. You would have cubic meters, feet, or yards. Otherwise, you could write meters cubed, feet cubed, or yards cubed. Furthermore, let's analyze what meter squared means. Meter squared means meter, a unit of length, times another meter. Meters times meters is meters squared. Feet times feet is feet squared. Yard times yard is yard squared. Similarly, meters cubed literally means meters times meters times meters. So you can multiply three lengths and you would get a volume. So I just want to do a little bit of analysis here, and I hope that helps you better understand these units.